What's up guys? So today Daniel Kabeya sent me a few videos, one of him getting his head over the rim, and I thought it would be a good discussion video to have with you guys. The topic being, does anybody have a legit 50-inch vertical? This is something that I've been thinking about for a long time. I've had conversations with a lot of guys about it. Obviously there have been videos out there claiming 55-inch verticals, 59-inch verticals, things like that. Those are clearly not true. If you know anything about dunking, then you know that those aren't true. But what is true? What is possible for a dunker to achieve, I've always felt like 50 was probably the max, and I wasn't sure if anybody had legitimately got there before. I know that in some videos, probably of Hanif, I've put 50-inch vertical in the title or something like that because I thought he was close enough. But was he legitimately at 50? I don't know. Daniel Kabeya, however, I think is the one guy who really got me to question if he was legitimately at 50 inches. As I'm sure you've seen the first session that I did with Daniel Kabeya, we measured the distance from his head to the rim in about 48 inches. He clearly got well above the rim, but just how much above the rim did he get? I'm not sure. And now he sent me this other video. He says the rim was 10 feet and he hit his forehead on the rim. And so at 5'11", you think that's right about 50. He thinks maybe he has more than a 50. So really, I want to find out. I want to know, does he have a legit 50-inch vertical? I'm hoping to have him out here in Los Angeles at the end of this month. Ideally, I would like to have it set up to where we get a vert measurer, one that the guys reach the markers and figure out their standing and max verticals. But I would want to do it differently. A lot of guys can cheat their reach on the vert test. Some guys will not fully extend their arm or not fully reach their torso, fully stretch their torso, and that can add about 3 to 4 inches of vertical depending on how much you stretch. So I don't want to use the reach versus max touch to judge his vertical. What I really want to do is drop the vertec down to his head, measure his height, and then put it 50 inches above his head and see if he can hit it with his head. I think that would be the most accurate way. You can't cheat that as long as you're standing up straight, get an accurate height measurement, and then just raise the vertec up 50 inches. And if you can touch it with your head, then you have a legit 50-inch vertical. So I'm hoping that I can arrange that. I don't actually know anybody who has a vertec, but I'm going to try to ask around at a few gyms and see if I can get access to one. If not, then I'll try to find a legitimate 10-foot rim, see if there's any way that I can, put a marker a couple inches above or something like that, and see how high he can get. In the meantime, he had a cool session. He had a really nice lob windmill that went viral. I posted it, Mixtape posted it, Balls Life, guys like that. Daniel's thing is he doesn't practice dunking very much. I try to urge him to practice more, but he's more of a personal trainer, fitness guy than a dunker. So hopefully we can get him to change that. Hopefully I can get him to try a few new dunks. But if you're wondering, that's why he doesn't try a whole lot of crazy high-level technicality dunks. But he has the vertical to do a lot of stuff. So hopefully we can get him to do more stuff. But the main thing that I want to find out is, does he have a legitimate 50-inch vertical leap? Out of all the guys that I've seen in person, I think that Daniel Kabeya probably has the highest vertical that I've ever seen. The other person that comes close, maybe equal to him, is John Jordan, I think. They're both the same height, same build. They both have a slow approach to the rim and then just explode on their last two steps. They're extremely similar. I'd love to eventually get them both in the same gym together and have a jump off. That would be an amazing video, I think. But for now, I'm just hoping to get Daniel out here. I'm hoping to set up the vertec, see if we can get an accurate measurement on what his vertical is, if he can get 50, if he can get above 50. That would answer a lot of questions I have personally, because I've always been skeptical on if anybody's had a true 50-inch vertical, like if they actually got to the 50 mark. I know there's a lot of guys out there who have probably legitimately hit 48, maybe 49. I think more common is around 46, 47. And then every once in a while on the peak jumpers, best days, maybe they'll get 48, maybe 49. But I've always been skeptical on whether or not they can hit 50. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you think that Daniel gets 50? Do you think he gets higher? And who else do you think has a legitimate 50-inch vertical leap? A few things that definitely, make it hard to tell is obviously the exact height of the dunker, the exact height of the rim, and the angle of the video that's being shot. All of these things can kind of skew the reality of how high they're jumping. So hopefully we can throw that all away, get a legit height measurement and a legit vertical measurement. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to kind of pose this question, tell you a little bit of what I think, and let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think anybody has a legitimate 50-inch max vertical leap? And when I say max vertical leap, I mean with a run up, I don't mean standing straight under the rim. So leave your comments below. If you liked the video, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon for post notifications. Let me know if there are any other questions that you guys have about dunking or jumping in general. I want to do more videos like this discussing dunk topics, whether it be who's the best dunker, or what the best dunk is, what the most difficult dunk is, things like that. So let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.